Hello from Dubai. I'm Len Topic, the chair of the Parliament of Asgardia, and I'm very grateful that you've joined us on this special edition of the question and answer session that we normally have on Thursdays of Asgardia's Parliament. I'm joined by, who are you?
Sarah Clark. Pleasure to be here.
Well, it's great for both of us that we've met again. I've met Sarah before as well. But on this occasion, we're here for the Asgardia Executive Congress. As you can see, there's a clue in the name on the screen behind us. And these congresses take place every 1 or 2 years. And they're all about the executive wings of Asgardia getting together. That means the chairs of committees in Parliament, the ministers, and the administration, together with the judges, and also, I have to tell you, something called the Supreme Space Council. Do you know what that is?
I do.
Go on, explain it to them.
Well, now that you put me on the spot, maybe I don't. So the Supreme Council is the heads of the different branches of government. So we have the Supreme Court Justice, we have the head of nation, we have Prime Minister, and we have you.
Yeah, and head of administration too.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
now. And the head of administration.
4 out of 5. If you're watching, Dorin, big apologies there.
I apologize.
So we've been having some fascinating sessions. It's a 2-day event. I've made a number of presentations, but most importantly, our head of nation, Dr. Igor Asgardia, the founder of Asgardia, has given us some very big news about land and territory. Do you want to share it?
It was exciting. So Dr. Asgardia has been consulting with a special counsel and members of the executive branch of Asgardia, and they have determined that they are going to begin moving forward on the possibility of land and territory in Antarctica.
Yes, potentially. That's right. There's a whole part of Antarctica which hasn't been claimed, and the really important symbolism here is that we are going to go for land on Earth. Why?
Yes.
Because of something called the, and don't switch off, Montevideo Convention, which I know all about now.
Yes.
It was first created in 1933 and implemented the year after. And it really puts together the conditions of being a nation state. The 4 conditions are that you have a permanent population, you have a government, you have territory, and you have the capacity to enter relations with other countries. Those are really the big 4. There are some other really good aspects of it, which basically means Asgardia can already be recognized as a nation state. But the territory is everything. And one possibility will be way down there in the cold south, but it could be somewhere else as well. You don't happen to have a spare country, do you?
I wish I did have a spare country, but I know some really amazing islands that we could perhaps research.
Warmer ones.
Warmer ones. Warmer ones in Antarctica.
Well, the head of nation, Dr. Asgardia, was talking about that, and there's a lot more to come on this. Also, we were talking about the unilateral Declaration of Independence, which was signed by me and, in fact, the Supreme Space Council, obviously led by Dr. Asgardia. Hello from Dubai. I'm Len Topic, the chair.
It is one of the aspects of the Montevideo Treaty, and Montevideo.
You'll get it in the end.
You'll get it in the end. But in order to be recognized by the UN, we need to be recognized as a nation state by a UN recognized nation. So it's very
That's
important.
right. Well, a couple, I think we have to get 2 United Nations recognized states if we want to be recognized by the UN itself. But this is a huge leap forward. There was a standing ovation when the head of nation actually pointed this out in the very room we're sitting in. You're actually currently sitting in Dimitri Dorin-Prunaru's seat. He's the head of administration.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on mine. And next to me, just there, the head of nation sat.
Yes,
It's
he did.
really exciting, actually. Have you enjoyed this?
I have. I didn't really know what to expect. It is a little daunting to be sitting in a room with not only the head of nation, obviously the Supreme Space Council, our amazing justices, but be sitting so close to the ministers, because being able to, work closely with the ministers is, it's just hugely important. And even just in the conversations we've had, I would say giant leaps have been made. So it's been an exciting time.
Yeah, I could see the dialogue was really great. And
amazing.
in the downtime as well, it's not really downtime because people are making decisions. And it's getting really serious. It's nice to be in Dubai, but there's no sightseeing going on.
No.
We're not leaving the hotel. So don't be too jealous, but it is really remarkable. Also, a number of the chairs of committees have had one-to-one meetings with the head of nation, and so have a lot of the ministers. It's been all action. Hard to believe we're halfway through, but
I I haven't even seen the beach yet. Everyone's like, "Is it beautiful?" I'm like, I don't know. I hope to see it.
Well, let's see how it goes. But it's a packed day tomorrow as well.
It is.
What's been the most striking thing for you?
Aside from getting to meet head of nation, I would just say really getting to meet people that I've seen online for 2 years. And I was joking, a couple people said like, "Oh, Sarah, you're taller than I thought you would be." And that's like exactly the thought I've had about so many people. I'm looking up at them. I'm like, "Wow, you're a lot taller than I expected you to be." But but in a way, I felt like I've already known them just because we've like, we speak sometimes like 2 and 3 times a week, just with our different meetings. But it's been nice to put a face to the real person.
Well, a body to the face, I think.
Body to the face would be much better,
But the reason people look bigger is because normally they're this tiny on the screen.
They're 2 inches on my screen. This is true.
So in terms of the experience of meeting others, I don't know if you feel this way, but I think it's priceless to sometimes have this physical contact because it's such a bonding experience, especially, I have to say, with the head of nation. And we've got the Prime Minister here and the rest of the Supreme Space Council. I wonder if this is going to turn out to be the most important executive congress we've ever had because of that landmark commitment about the land.
I would say yes. We have 11 out of our 12 chairs of committee here, which has also been just like, it's been kind of mind blowing, we came in from all around the world, but just sitting down and even at breakfast and on our downtimes, just the amount that we've been able to accomplish in such a short time. Yes, I think this has definitely catapulted at least parliaments forward in actions and deeds. It's exciting.
You've got some Asgardia clothing on. Tell us about it.
I do.
And some patches. You look like an astronaut.
I do have some patches. Well, it was suggested that we wear our Asgardia gear, so I, broke out my. Yes, I don't have a
Asgardia tie, everyone.
I don't have a tie. I did get a beautiful scarf, which I did take off. But, yes, we're excited to be pushing forward with some amazing items to be offering to all Asgardians. And one of them is a number of jackets that we've been designing. So we have our.
It looks great.
Yes, I think it looks great. And then we do have a couple mission patches. We've got a lot going on. More exciting things to come.
And on top of that, we've got the absolute commitment to get action steps from this. And the next 12 months will be the most important 12 months in the history of Asgardia. And of course, next year, as the head of nation himself has said, we celebrate the 10th anniversary, 12th of October, 2026.
We do. We have a lot to accomplish in the next 11 months.
So we're recording this halfway through the Executive Congress, partly because we'll be working when this would normally go out. We haven't had our normal chairs committee meeting because all the chairs are here, apart from one. I'm expecting, I'll make 2 predictions and you can make 1 too. Oh. I'm expecting when we leave, there'll be a new sense of purpose, common purpose really, amongst all of the people here. And the second prediction I'll make is that the land project, getting physical land for Asgardia, will dominate the next 12 months. What about you?
Agreed. Just the projects. I think there's so much that we're working on, and just having the ability to reach across and and speak to our minister or other ministers, and there's so many projects are intertwined. I think land is big. I think recognition by a country is big, but I think really probably my biggest personal push will be just residents, because if we build it, they will come. Like, we've got all these exciting things in the works, and yes, so just getting residents to join our very exciting cause.
Yeah. We've forgotten the other massive thing, the app.
I was wondering if you were not mentioning it for some reason.
They're developing an app.
It's an amazing app. Yeah. It's really fantastic. We got an overview today. Got to
A
play
sneak
with
preview,
it.
really.
We did. It's fantastic. And not to spoil it. Well, I am going to.
Go on.
Okay. So, I mean, it's got AI, it's got it's got a gamification, it's got ways for us to not only communicate with other fellow Asgardians, but ways for just, residents and anyone really to log on to the app and communicate directly with chairs. And it's it really opens not only communication, but it really lays out Asgardia and all that there is to offer. So it's exciting.
It still is work in progress, and essentially what's happened is the members of the Executive Congress have been recruited as guinea pigs, as people to help to make it better. That work is going on even as we speak. I know the data has been collected even at this very moment. So that's pretty exciting. Just one last prediction. If you join Asgardia now and you're not a member, you will be joining the most positive, optimistic and peace-loving nation on the planet. We don't have an army. We don't intend to have an army. We don't need to have an army because we haven't really got enemies. What matters to us now, though, is that you share the good news too. We are going to do much more online. There's a great series created by one of the ministers, Dan Profeer, called Highway to Space.
Yes.
That's going to get wider coverage. We've been talking about how we can get that more onto the airways. And more than anything, this is the time we need to go out and share this good news with a world which desperately needs it. We came here in peace for all humankind, and we shall be leaving to spread that message to all the continents on the planet. Last word to you, and then I'll finish off.
It sounds really cliche, but there's so much in the works, and check out the website. If you have questions, definitely reach out. But keep checking back. We have question and answer sessions every Thursday. But more importantly, plug in. As a resident, there's so much that we have to offer, and really, that's only the tip of the iceberg. So stay tuned.
Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back live next week again, and to simply tell you, time's march is unstoppable. We've been talking about how those last 9 years have gone so fast, but the time we're planning for is centuries or millennia. And what we're doing here in Dubai at the Asgardia Executive Congress is paving the way, not just for Asgardia, but for everybody, because sooner or later people will be born in space and they'll live their whole lives there, and they'll have families, they'll fall in love, they'll find work, they'll have adventures and misadventures. But if we can create a society which exports the best that human beings can be and leaves the worst behaviors behind, then events like this and the parliament, the government will really be worthwhile. And if you join Asgardia now, you'll be able to look back and tell your children, when they consider a life in space, we helped to achieve that. Thanks very much indeed. That's Sarah. I should have said, by the way, the chair of the Finance Committee.
Indeed.
Sarah E.V. Clark. I'm Len Topic, the chair of Parliament. Hope you enjoyed that. And if you want to join, then please do become a resident. And for 100 solars, which is the same as 100 euros, you get all the benefits of residency without having to give up your Earth recognition, your Earth identification, or your Earth passport and citizenship. I'll give you another update next week. But in the meantime, I'm Len Topic, and I'm really grateful that you've watched our special broadcast from Dubai at the Asgardia Executive Congress. Goodbye.
Oh.
Oh, we should have said that.
Oh, we did.
A little PS here. Oh, the inventor of the first word in Asgardian, which stands for one humanity, one unity, is here as well.
He is.